Drafting and cutting of men's shirt.
Today's tutorial is on how to cut our men's shirts. So the length of this shirt is 31 inches. We have folded our fabric after you have folded your fabric into two. So from here, you measure the exact shirt length of your client. So this 31 inches. Measure 31 inches here. Then you rule. You join the 2 points together. So after joining, you measure 2 inches. So we are using these 2 inches for folding. Another 2 inches here. So after this, from these 2 inches, you measure one. This one is for overlapping. So you come down, you measure 1 inch. So from this 1 inch, that's where we are starting our chest measurement. So the chest of this man is 42 inches. So when you divide 42 by 4, give us 10.5. So this 10.5, then you add 1 inch to it. That's for the seaming allowance. So we have a total of 11.5. So 11.5 from this 1 inch. So you come down, you measure 11.5, then you roll a straight line. So these are front prop parts. So you notch your 2 inches, you give it a notch like this. So these 2 inches you notch, not these two. So we are using these 2 inches for the folding. So we use it to fold our shirts. So that's that about the front. And don't forget, from here, from this 1 inches, I said we have 11.5. So now to the back. You know, when we were cutting the front part out, we measure the exact length of our shirt. Now, when cutting out the back, you add 4 inches to the front, so we'll be having a total of 35 inches. So 35. Measure 35 inches. Then you measure your 11.5. 11.5. 11.5. 11.5. We join points now. And you cut out the excess fabric. So now this is the back, these are back, and these are front. Place it like this. See what we have here. So this is the 2 inches. This is where we notch our 2 inches. Now you can use iron to press this press your 2 inches like this, but there is no lights presently. That's why I'm using my free hand to fold this part. So this is what we have now. On this part, we have 4 of these, so that's where we cut out your shoulders slants. So from here I measure 4 inches. 4 inches. So from here to this place, you connect and you cut it out. So it's thick. It's very thick. So now you draw this one up, you draw it downwards. So after that, you can measure 0.5, 0.5 here. Then you place your back on it like this. So this is what we have. So you can use your iron to press this down. Now let's measure the shoulder of this man is 19 inches. So 19 divided by 2, that's 9.5. We are starting from here. Yeah. Let me fold this please, so that you can get what I'm doing. Yes. So from here you measure 9.5 inches. That's our back divided by 2, 9.5 plus half inch. That's our inseam allowance. So we have a total of 10 inches. So to get a armhole, you deduct 1 from 10. So we have 9 inches. 9 inches. Then find the midpoint. That will be 4.5. Then you rule a straight line. So on this 4.5, you come in by 1 inch. Then you draw your armhole curve. You can use if you have a armhole curve, you can use, but me, I'm using free hand to draw my armhole now. So don't let us cut it out. The chest of this man is 42 inches. So 42 divided by 4, that's 10.5. So now carefully look at what I'm doing. So we are using this back part to determine our, like we are starting our measurement from here. So now from here we measure 42, that's 10.5 divided by 2, right? This is it, plus 1 inch inseam allowance. We have 11.5. That's all we have here. So on the down part, measure 11.5. So now, so to get our tummy, from here we measure 7 inches. So on this 7 inches, you can interpret your chest measurement. The tummy measurement. The tummy of this man is 40. So you divide 40 by 4, that's 10, plus 1 inch, 11. So now let's cut out the neck. The neck circumference of this man is 16 inches. So from here, this you measure 2.5 like this, and from here you come down by 5 inches. Let's check if what we have here is up to 16 inches. That will be 8. This more than 14, this 18. We have 9. So we reduce our length by 4.5. Check.
So we are good to go. So we are not cutting these two together. When you are cutting, you leave this one up. We cut out the excess. So this is what we have. Then let's cut out our arm hole. Now, on this down part, you can decide to leave it straight, and you can decide to give it, to shape it, to give it a shape. So this is what I'm doing. Now, from here, measure 3 inches. So you start your cut from these 3 inches. So this is what we have. So now let's check our armhole. What do we have there? So we have 12 inches for our armhole. 12 inches. So let's cut out the sleeve. So 12 inches. So you deduct one here from 12 inches. That will give us 10.5. So you fold your fabric into 4 like this. So we have 10.5. 10.5. So we are good to go. From here you measure. You can decide to, if you want it to be more than this, you can use 3 inches, but I'm using 2.5. It's 2.5. The bicep of this man, his bicep is like his round sleeve is 14 inches. So this is 14. No, let's make it 15 inches. 15 plus 1 inch. So the bicep is 15, the round sleeve is 15, so I added 1 inch for the inseam allowance. Now, don't forget, we have 10 inches here. You know, yes, we have 10 inches at the back, and I said the sleeve length of this man is 20 inches. So you place 20.5 on this line. Then you chalk your 10. We have at the back. So 10. So from here, you measure 5 inches to the front. From this point, measure 3.5. Let's check if what we have here is up to 12 inches, like our armhole. So these are 12. There you go. So this is what we have for the back. So you notch your 2.5. These are 2.5. So that's the sleeve. Let's cut the back yoke. So So I'll be using inner back yoke for this shirt. Inner back yoke. So this one will be, this is the back yoke, but inner one. So that's that about cutting of men's shirt. Thank you for watching.